Hey, what's up? It's Bon, and today I'm going to talk about Stalker 2. This is a game from a Ukrainian developer. If you know their story, it's been pretty harrowing. They were based in Kiev, and then the unprovoked war that Russia has inflicted upon them began. They moved their studio to Poland. Some of their developers stayed behind and volunteered to join the armed forces. I know they've lost at least one of their developers in the war due to combat, and and then later on, not too long ago, they got hacked by a group that was pretty widely believed to be a Russian hacking group, and a lot of the media and gameplay and assets from the game got released out to the public, and it's just been a rough go for Stalker 2. It very likely would have been out a year and a half, 2 years ago, if not for the war. It seemed like they were kind of wrapping up development as the war began, but then they had to move studios, and you know, it's cool to see that this is coming. What we found out is that it's going to release on September 7th of 2024. It will be I assume, timed exclusive on Xbox. So it's also going to be on PC, and it's going to be on Game Pass day one. The original Stalker game is pretty heralded. I'll be honest, I've never played it. It was just old enough that I never got into it, and I would rather just wait for this new, more modern experience. But from what I've seen and from my experience playing like Tarkov and stuff like that, I am excited because it looks like it's going to be this really deep, really cool single player experience. It's similar to Tarkov. I'm really pulling for them. This is a game that, even though I'm going to get it under Game Pass, I'm almost certainly going to actually pay for it as well, probably on Steam for my PC, just because I think it's just the right thing to do, even though I may end up playing it on my Xbox and PC. The weird thing that I want to point out about the coverage of this is a lot of like creators and influencers and even a decent number of the game news media were calling this a delay. Now, while it's true that at one point they did say that they were targeting Q1 of 2024, they never gave a date, and they never really set a actual release date for the game. And it seems like I really don't want to get into like the Xbox tax and all of that conversation, but it is odd to me that a game revealing its release date for the first time is getting portrayed by so many fairly notable people as a delay. That's not a delay. Maybe they didn't hit their target quarter, but until they, give a date and then change that date, it's not a delay. And I don't know. I have to be honest. I have to kind of tilt my head at it a little bit. I think it's kind of disrespectful to the studio to kind of take away their big announcement and their big day to call what they're doing a delay, because it's not, again, they're just letting us know when the game, it finally has a date, which should be really exciting. And it is. I just found the way it's been covered by a pretty large number of pretty notable individuals and outlets to be kind of gross and to really take away from what should be this really cool, probably very relieving moment of finally saying, like, okay, it's almost done. We're almost ready to put this out after all of this hardship and strife. Instead, it gets portrayed as a negative thing, and it just seems so unnecessary to me. So I will say that I did see outlets as well and individuals covering it as, hey, they put out the release date, and that made me really happy. I just really wish that it didn't seem like there's such a obsession with the negative, and whether it's because of the platform or not, or who they're associated with or not. It just bums me out. I think it could have been handled better, and I think for the sake of the studio, it should have been. But maybe I'm ridiculous. Maybe I'm not. I will let you tell me down in the comments. Give me your thoughts on my thoughts here. Did you play the original Stalker? Are you excited about this new one? Are you going to play it on PC, on Xbox? Let me know everything down below, and you can always let me know if you think I'm being a fanboy or not in this situation. Maybe I am. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you liked it as well and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Check out the rest of my catalog. I have videos, live stream replays. I even have my two podcasts, the Bonfire podcast, a weekly news podcast for gaming, as well as the Mass Effect Hypecast, where I talk about the next game in that series around monthly. We'll get back to it, I promise. You can also catch me over on Twitch and everywhere else on the internet as Bon Diesel. And that's all I have for this one. So until next time.